Hey everybody, alright everybody, here we go. Like I told you, real simple, not even a lot of ingredients. It's like literally 5 ingredients, something like that. Get your pan hot. Apple cider vinegar, 1 cup to 1 pound jalapeños. Oh, I can't even describe to you how much I hate the smell of all vinegar, but apple cider vinegar has gotta be one of the worst.
Calm down.
But I'm gonna suffer through this to show you how to do it. This is 1.5 cups of sugar. It seems like a lot, but we are gonna dissolve this down. This is what's gonna make your jalapeños sweet, or candied. So, that's going in. Tablespoon pickling spices. Now listen, there's a lot of different recipes that I've seen out there. A lot of them call for turmeric, garlic powder, onion powder, all that kind of stuff. I like to keep it simple. There's just about everything you need in here. If you want to add a little turmeric, that's fine. But this is basically everything you need. Your mustard seeds, your coriander, your crushed red. I actually put a little bit more in there to kick it up a little bit, but pickling spices, get yourself some. Tablespoon going in. Teaspoon salt. That's it. I told you guys, not a lot of ingredients. So all we're gonna do is just gonna take like 3 minutes. We're just gonna get this hot enough to dissolve this sugar. We're gonna get the sugar dissolved down. We're gonna throw in our jalapeños. I'm really hoping that this pan is big enough. I'm contemplating switching to another pan, but we'll have to see. So this should really only take a couple of minutes. Just gonna wait for this to get heated up. Gonna let it dissolve that sugar.
5 minutes later.
We've got our sugar dissolved in here, as you can see. Now, jalapeños straight in. I'm gonna set this bowl aside because we're gonna use it in a minute. And all we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a couple minutes, I'm gonna let this simmer. Just gonna let it simmer until, come on man, my new apron, what the? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna let this simmer till the jalapeños start to break down a little bit. You'll see them shrink up, start to get a little withered, get shiny. Then we're gonna take them out. I'm gonna put them in that bowl, simmer it down. You know what? You'll see, just stick around, you'll see. Just wait till the end. All right, so we got our jalapeños in our liquid, simmering nicely. Got it to just about where we want to be. I don't know if you can see, but you'll see the edges, the skin start to peel a little bit. It starts to crumple up a little bit. You can see that on here. And that's what you want. It means you're there. I forgot to mention something else too. You could throw these things into a spicy, how come I can't think of the word? Martini. Jesus. It's hot and dirty martinis out there. You throw some of these in there. Bloody Mary, forget about it. Anyway, enough about that. We're gonna take these jalapeños, we're gonna take them right out of here. Because they are cooked to where we want them to be for now. Pop them out, put them in a bowl, set them aside. Get all that briny liquid out of there. Next step, once we get all our jalapeños out of here, we're gonna let this liquid simmer. Simmer, 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 simmer. We're gonna let it simmer down. It's gonna take about this much, probably like 6 or 7 minutes. We're gonna simmer it down until it starts to thicken almost into a syrup. And while we're doing that, we're gonna get our jalapeños.
Be careful, please.
Into our mason jars. You don't have to sit here and watch me do this. I'm gonna cut the cameras. I'm gonna get the jalapeños into these jars. I'm gonna get that simmered down, and then we'll be good. So sit tight. All right, guys. It's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Took a couple more minutes than I thought, but we've got this simmered down to just the perfect consistency. I got our sliced jalapeños cooked down in the jar. This is 1 pound. It might even be a little bit more than a pound. So, and fit in, I could jam this into probably half of this, so I don't know. Moving forward, I would have to say these hold about 1.5 pounds a piece. Just a heads up, but we gotta have room for the liquid too. So you can see, we got a perfect syrupy consistency. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this heat. If you're doing a recipe with the turmeric, it does make it really boil up and it's orange looking because turmeric is orange and it's gonna look a little bit scary. Don't worry about it. Just turn the heat down a little bit. It'll drop all the bubbles. You'll be fine. Just a heads up if you're using turmeric. Get this out of the way. Slide over this. Probably have something to set this hot pan on just in case. There we go. Standard mason jar, get them anywhere, or off Amazon, or I buy just about everything. We got our jalapeños in there, our syrupy brining liquid, and we are just gonna drizzle that right in there. Holy smokes, look at that. We wanna get all these seeds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's it. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. Just want to give your rim a little wipe down. Cover. Seal. The glass is hot, that's it. So the trick here is, now it's a waiting game. It's not like you can just cool this down and start to eat it. I mean, you could, you're not gonna get sick or anything, but the trick is, let this sit at room temperature until it cools down, and then pop it in your fridge. Let it sit for probably a week. If you really want those flavors to set in there, probably a week, probably be good. I mean, knowing me, a couple days, I'll just dive into it and taste it and see how it is and put it back in there if I want to, and it'll last in there about a month. So that's it. Cowboy candy. I'm from New England, I'm not a cowboy, but this looks good, and I'm sure it's gonna taste good. So, in fact, I'm probably gonna let this episode chill and not do anything with it for a week so that I can pull this out and taste it and let you guys know. So you know what? I guess at this point, I'll see you in a week. Like, subscribe, check out this video up here. I got this playlist down here. Check out all my videos. Certainly subscribe, certainly like, and once you're done doing all that, wrap it up and then go cook something. I'm Dave, and you're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. Got a nice little episode for you today. It's just a quick one. It's not a complicated thing. We're talking pickles.
Baby, who wants a pickle?
Pickles! I want pickles!
We're gonna make pickles today, and this is the basic of pickles. This is the jumping off point of all pickles. This is the equivalent of your sourdough starter. This is it. This is the basics, and then you build off of this. So, not a lot of ingredients, not a whole lot of work to do. It's more time, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Breaking open this jar after 7 days, biting down on a nice, fresh, homemade pickle, it's gonna be great. So, it starts off, obviously, pickling cucumbers. You can get Parisian cucumbers, you can get mini cucumbers. They're in the supermarket as mini cucumbers, they're pickling cucumbers. There's really not a whole lot. I mean, you could probably use a regular cucumber if you wanted to. If you wanted it big slices, why not? Who am I to judge? You do what you want. But it all starts from the basics. So I'm gonna make some spears, and I'm also gonna slice some up. These are a little bit small to be sliced up, but you know what? I wanna try it. I just wanna check it all out. So first thing we do, get yourself some mason jars or some kind of jar that's gonna seal nice and tight. Snap jar with the lid, but I just always go with my mason jars. So, and you also wanna make sure they're gonna fit. So I am gonna have to take off a couple of the ends just to make sure that they're gonna fit. And I'm gonna make spears with these, so I'm just gonna quarter these up. And that's all we're gonna do. Yeah, that is fitting perfect. And do that. I'm gonna quarter them up. Some are gonna be bigger than others. They're not gonna be your huge Vlasic ones you get from the store. You could certainly do that if you wanted to. If you wanted to take one of these. In fact, you know what? One of the smaller ones, you could cut them in half.
I guess it's dealer's choice.
You do how you want to do. And I'm going to do a couple like this, and then I'm just going to do one with the slices just to see how that goes. And unfortunately, to make these, we have to deal with my arch nemesis. One of the things that I can't stand more than anything else when it comes to cooking, and that is vinegar. Oh my God, guys. I just can't stand... Look at that. How do you get out of there? Stand up straight. I can't stand vinegar. The smell of it, the taste of it. I mean, it's just one of those things, and you know, having been around food my whole life, it seems weird that there's certain things that I can't deal with. But vinegar is one of them. Not only do I think vinegar is nasty on its own, we gotta heat it up because we gotta dissolve the sugar and the salt in it. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to it, but you know what? For you guys, I'm gonna do it. Now, we're gonna do the rest of these in slices. I do have a mandolin. You could do that. But just for what I'm gonna do, I really didn't wanna bother breaking it all out. It's kinda hard to clean. And quite frankly, I mean, they are pretty dangerous. If you're not, the second you stop paying attention, you take your palm off, take your fingertip off. I've seen it 100 times. So another reason why I think I'm just gonna go ahead and slice these. I'm gonna get these in here. Maybe I'll do one more, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave plenty of space. Maybe I'll top it off with one of these ends. Boom. Boom. Just want to get a couple more slices in there just to make it egg salad, even something like that. But it does really have that smell. I'm going to set our jars aside. We're going to move our cutting board. Nice. Now, you saw me check my oven. You want to know what's in there? Blueberry muffins. Part of another episode that I'm shooting right now. So currently, I have blueberry muffins in there, and I got pickles out here. Equal parts, 2 cups water, 2 cups vinegar. Not looking forward to heating this up. Heat this up. We're gonna pour in half a cup.
Never hurts to double check.
Half a cup sugar. Recipe's gonna be down below. Sea salt, that goes in. And I didn't grab anything to stir this with. Now I do. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple minutes, I'm gonna heat this up. Oh, it smells so bad. Not if you're a vinegar fan. If you're a vinegar fan, you're gonna enjoy this. So I'm just gonna pause for a couple minutes. I'm gonna let the rest of this salt, it looks like, it still hasn't dissolved in there because it's a little coarse. And yeah, we're not gonna wanna pour it in here straight off the heat into here because we don't wanna cook these at all. So I'm gonna simmer these down. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. You can't let it get to room temperature. You gotta just let it cool down a little so you're not just flash cooking your cucumbers in your jars. And your jars are gonna be too hot to touch. So sit tight. And I gotta check on my muffins. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Told you it would only be a minute or a second. So as you can see, I've taken our water, vinegar, sugar, and salt mix off the heat. I just let it cool down a tiny bit. Put it in this just to make it a little bit easier to pour because the last thing I want to do is get vinegar all over the place. I still think that might happen, but that's what we're gonna do. And we're just gonna pour it right up. Make sure we get everything in there submerged. I got a good feeling about this. I kind of got a bad feeling that I don't have enough of the mix. Oh, I don't know. I might just let it rip with what I got here. Make sure we douse them up nice. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be enough. There we go, perfect. Now, here comes the part that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna take me a week before I can pull these out of here and taste one. You're gonna wanna once you pour it in here, you're gonna wanna let it sit here and get to almost room temperature. Then, you're gonna wanna seal it up tight, throw it in your fridge. After a couple days, they're gonna start to really start getting the flavor, but you're gonna wanna wait like 6 or 7 days before you really try them. So, all I need you to do is relax for a second and a blink of the eye. By the time you hit subscribe, I'll have switched all this over, and yeah, we'll taste them just so you can see. So sit tight, subscribe, I'll be right back with the finished product. All right, guys, I'm back. Welcome to 7 days after last Saturday. These have been sitting in my fridge for 7 days. Just sitting there, steeping, waiting. Like, look at how cool this stuff looks inside. They've changed a couple shades darker of green. They still look a lot like fresh cucumbers. Like, subscribe, comment if you like. You make your own pickles, you know, anything you want to say it. And when you're done with all that, go cook something.